What is going on, everybody? This is Dave Scott here, and right now I am here today to bring you a new series on my YouTube channel. It is going to be Total Extreme Wrestling 2013, and if you don't know what Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 or TEW already is, it is a text-based professional wrestling booking simulator where you book the matches, you book the shows, you decide who gets hired and who gets fired. You basically do everything you would in real life. And so tonight, we're playing as WWE set in January of 2015, and we are currently booking Monday Night Raw. So I'm about to go through the results, and I wanted you to tag along with me. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment and suggestion down below on what you think I should do. I am open to suggestions as long as they are positive. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So to start us off tonight, we have a pyro opening, as the show starts with an impressive opening of pyro before the lights are raised. Several sections of the excited crowd are shown waving various signs. Then we go to Michael Cole and Booker T, who hype the show, and the impact of the likes of John Cena, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, and Triple H are likely to have. So we are currently being shown in front of 19,028 people at the MATD Garden, being live on both Canal 5 and the USA Network. So as we go on to the next one, John Cena comes down to the ring, takes the microphone, talks to the crowd. He is currently in a feud with Rusev over the United States Championship, just like in real life. I'm trying to set this up like it is in real life, then to kind of go off into a tangent on my own thing. So Kane comes down out of nowhere, a member of the Authority. The Authority obviously not liking John Cena. That sets up our main event for the night. That got a 95A star rating, which is very good. Let's check Kane is developing performance skills, and there you see we have a few bonuses, which is always good. And no pre-booking for the night, as that is already booked in. And about the feature great action, not much in the way. Heat, Ryback defeated the Big Show in 9:05 with a pinfall with a Shell Shock. Ryback, Rowan, and Dolph all feuding with Seth at the current time, as in real life, like I said. And now, Big Show, as it is January, post-match, he talks about how good he is. He's talking about how he is going to be going on to win the Royal Rumble, headline WrestleMania, and become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. As the Royal Rumble is right around the corner, so I'm going to be happy to doing some booking for that. And so, yeah, he's probably going to be one of the favorites to win. Obviously, he's not going to win because there are very few Big Show fans out there, and I have an idea on what I want to do. So we go on to the next segment. We have The New Day. They beat The Miz and Mizdow in 5:08 when Big E defeated Damien Mizdow by pinfall with the big ending. And the breakup of The Miz and Mizdow storyline has advanced with this segment as The Miz is improving, which is always good to see. Then we have a lot of notes here. Not going to go through all of them. Oh, but yeah, it's going to be real life Damien Mizdow trying to be punished by The Miz a little bit. So we move on there, and now we see Triple H calls Dolph Ziggler into his office and tells him due to his recent actions he will be in a match against Seth Rollins tonight. So Triple H did work the crowd well, as both Dolph and Triple H were unscripted in this segment. Triple H worked the crowd well, using the freedom to emphasize to his advantage, but Dolph didn't do so good. So that also moves on to Seth versus the disgruntled workers, Rowan, Ryback, and Ziggler storyline. And next we have an extremely short match. Rusev defeated R-Truth in 4:37 by pinfall with the Accolade. Lana did some good work at ringside, and our announcers have helped the match. And we go on to the next segment. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, the number one contenders for the tag team titles, taunt the Usos. And up next we have Jimmy Uso defeated Tyson Kidd in 9:17 by pinfall with super kick. The tag team title storyline has advanced as these two teams fighting one-on-one, splitting it up, getting 2 extra matches as it is 3 hours, which is a long time to fill. Then backstage, Miz and Damien Mizdow are hanging out and discussing an upcoming match, but Miz acts like a dick and brushes Damien Mizdow off, obviously doing more tension. Should have advanced the storyline, but I guess both workers were off-screen, so it did not advance and count. And next we have about that featured great action, good crowd. Seth Rollins defeated Dolph Ziggler in 18:14 in a slow build match by pinfall with a handful of tights, cheating to win. That is Seth's character. Pretty good rating, as we see here. Dolph and Seth both improving in performance. That is always good to see. Not a lot of penalties there. Got a lot of bonuses, which is always good. So we move on to the next segment. Dolph Ziggler celebrating his victory in the ring. Seth Rollins runs in and attacks Dolph Ziggler. Mid beating Eric Rowan one's in to make the save by scaring Seth Rollins off. The camera fades away with the image of Eric Rowan helping Dolph Ziggler backstage. Moving on to the next segment, we have a bout that had solid in reaction, non-existent crowd. That is okay for Divas match. Brie Bella defeated Paige in 8:55 by pinfall with the set-out facebuster following interference from Nikki Bella. Now, real life, Paige is the #1 contender for Nikki Bella's Divas Championship, as Brie Bella trying to get a few wins here, keeping the Bella's momentum up. This is good. And then we had match had some good action, not much in the way of heat. Cesaro defeated Jey Uso in 8:55 by pinfall with the neutralizer, advancing the tag team title storyline. Again, no worker improvements, that is okay, but it's a pretty good match from these two considering it's only a mid-card feud. I am very happy with that. And then John Cena improvised well in this segment, but Renee Young did not do well, as both workers were off scripted in this match. John Cena has an interview in which he goes off on a rant on how much he hates Rusev, and his match should be up next with Kane. Oh, it's not. Bad News Barrett is attacked by Dean Ambrose, Intercontinental title feud just like in real life. And then we move on to a nice 87B+ rating about that featured great action and great heat from the audience. John Cena defeated Kane in 18-19 by pinfall with an attitude adjustment. I really did think that Kane was going to be visibly tiring towards the end of that matchup. Thankfully he wasn't, as that would have brought our rating down. But anyways, yeah, I'm surprised that Kane is a franchise player on our list. I looked and he is, which is good because he is a major player in the Authority. And then we have John Cena's in the ring celebrating his victory. Rusev runs in and attacks, beating John Cena down to the mat. Cena looked good, but Rusev did not. That is okay. Moves on the Rusev Crush versus the Champ storyline. And then we have a little hype video for Triple H versus Sting to close out the show. That moves on the debut of Sting storyline, which is wonderful. And the overall show rating itself got an 87B+, increasing our popularity in 38 regions. That is excellent. A 3-hour show, long time to book. I mean, not too long, about 15 minutes to book, as I'm a very experienced, well, I wouldn't say very, but I'm a pretty experienced TEW player myself, so I've done other series before, but this is the first one I will be recording and putting up on YouTube. I hope you guys all enjoy. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit continue here. I'm going to pause it right here, and I'm going to be back to you when the screen loads. Alright everybody, we are back here on the main title page. The latest headlines from around the world are going to appear here, and Raw made the top headline. So let's take a look one more time. We sold out the MATD Garden, WWE Raw 87B+ rating, all these segments. I think that it was a pretty good first show. Superstars did not do well at all, as I do know why. I'm not going to be filming as that is only a B show, which is only 30 minutes long, which I really do not care about at all. And apparently TNA fired Manic. I'm not really interested in him. Do they also fire? Yep, Mark Andrews got fired too, or Mandrews as they now call him in TNA, which I think is a very weird name. Xavier Woods is getting a little bit fatigued. Raw draws a 2.3 rating on the score. SmackDown draws a 3.21 rating on JSports 2, which is kind of odd. We have not done a SmackDown yet. And Raw draws a 4.17 rating on Canal 5 and 8.33 on the USA Network. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete all of those. Let's take a look at the creative meeting one more time. Guys that are hot. We do not have anything for Randy Orton at the moment, as obviously they are keeping him off TV. I'm sure I will find something for him, and maybe I'll just keep him off TV until they actually bring him back in real life. Who knows? So anyways, guys, franchise players are John Cena, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, Kane, and Dean Ambrose. Next big things are AJ Lee, Paige, and Big E. Hot prospects: Paige, AJ Lee, Big E, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. Talk the talk: John Cena, Triple H, Chris Jericho, Hulk Hogan, and The Undertaker. Showstoppers: Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton. Ring General: Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, John Cena, and Kane. Who's hot? Randy Orton, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Bray Wyatt, and Sting. Who's not? Damien Mizdow, Christian, Jey Uso, Natalya, who I never understand why they put her name on that, and Layla, Time to Decline, all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that like rating, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.